Welcome to Broyles Outdoors. Today I'm going to be talking about my 5.5 year ownership of the TRD Pro Tacoma. What I like, what I dislike about it, driving it every day. There's about 62,000 miles on it right now. It's 2017. Give you a little bit of information on the likes and the dislikes, the pros, the cons, all that good stuff. And some of them actually overlap, but some of the cons, the first big con that I had was Fox shocks, which is crazy because I'll get to that here and again in a minute. But the Fox shocks, if you do not know when you're purchasing a TRD Pro, Fox shocks will last about 50,000 miles before they start leaking. That's just the age that they have on them before they start leaking in the reservoirs. Same goes if you get a Raptor, whatever. It doesn't matter though if you get Icon, if you get King, whatever you get, you're going to end up getting the same deal over and over. 50,000 miles leaking. So I actually had to get new shocks for this. You can get them rebuilt, but Fox didn't have the kids in to get them rebuilt. So that is con number one, dislike number one on that. The second one is no sunroof. The 2017 models did not offer a sunroof. I believe 2019 maybe was the first year that they actually offered a sunroof. I like sunroofs. Is it a deal breaker? It wasn't a deal breaker. No Apple CarPlay. I've never had Apple CarPlay. I've heard people say it's awesome. There's actually a plane flying over right now. There it goes. Hello, plane. So anyway, never had Apple CarPlay, but I don't even know what I'm missing if I did have it. So again, that may be a deal breaker for you, wasn't for me. The last thing on my cons is the awful noise from the multi-terrain crawl control. When you actually engage it, the anti-locking brakes make a grinding noise. At first I thought it was something wrong with the truck, but it's actually not. It's the way it's built. But if you hear a grinding noise, and if you do get one, that's what it is. It's just the way that Toyota works. Now for my pros, the things that I do like. Fox shocks. They're the best. Off-road capability, people go with Icons, people go with Kings, whatever. I'm gonna stick with Fox all day long because they're true and tested before 50,000 miles. I guess not after 50,000 miles, but before 50,000 miles are awesome. But they do hold up. The ride is unparalleled. The off-road capability and multi-terrain control. The second thing that I really like about this, because you could take it anywhere. It could climb a tree if you wanted to. Put it in, it can go 1 mile an hour up to I think 4 miles an hour on the speed that you set it on. Sand, gravel, mud, snow, whatever. The ease of use. So this is a smaller mid-size truck, so I can get it in and out of places off-road. If I'm parking it somewhere, I can park it easy. Those are the things. And I did have a Tundra prior to this, and it was a little harder to park because it was so big. Just a lot bigger truck than this. So this is something that I thought that would be better for me and my wife. We don't have any kids, so this was a perfect vehicle for that. The dependability. So if I'm buying a Toyota, I pretty much know that it is rock solid from the get-go. We have a Lexus LX 450 that's sitting right over there, 250,000 miles on it, and a 2021 Land Cruiser in the garage right over there. Crawling underneath that thing and putting the rock sliders on, every piece and every part to that is about 5 times the size of anything else on the street. The other thing is the accessories. As you can see, I've got an awning, I've got a tent, I've got a bed rack, roof rack, lights. You can get anything and everything. There is so many Toyota Tacoma accessories. You can make it look like a transformer if you wanted to. The next thing, it's got, a lot of people say, well, the 6-cylinder, does it have plenty of power? It does have plenty of power. We've driven it on longer trips before, and the power keeps up perfect with anything else that we have. Decent gas mileage until you start putting everything on it, all the accessories. I think the gas mileage around the start was around 18, 19. once you put the lift on it, once you go with all the accessories, then I'm dropping down to about 16 right now. But overall, if without any of this stuff, you're still getting decent gas mileage. The rail system in the bed, there is actually a rail system inside this bed that you can attach different things to. This bed rack by Up Top Overland actually fits right in this, so there was no screwing into the bed or no drilling into the bed for that. The resale value on these things, that was a big kicker. I had a 2009 Tacoma, sold it in 2016, had 80,000 miles on it. Sold it for 1,000 more than I bought it for, and it was used. I think I sold it for 25. Bought it for 24, or vice versa. This one here, I could probably sell it right now for a few thousand more than I bought it in 2017. And my wife's pro for this one was it looks good clean, it looks good dirty. You just can't beat Tacomas. And with this, there's just so many things that you can do. So if you're looking to buy a TRD Pro Tacoma 2017 up, definitely do so. And I hope this helps out in your purchase, or if you're looking at one. These are purely my opinions, and so do your own research on it and see what you think. But again, a little over 5.5 years, and absolutely love it still. Wouldn't have bought anything else. So thanks for watching Rolls Outdoors. See you in the future. No, yeah.